I hope you're having a great day. And today I'm going to read you the story of Ferdinand. Can you see what Ferdinand is? He's a bull. So this is the story of Ferdinand. Once upon a time in Spain, and Spain is a country in Europe, there was a little bull, and his name was Ferdinand. Can you see him? Look at that. He's so cute. All the other little bulls he lived with would run and jump and butt their heads together. But not Ferdinand. He liked to just sit quietly, and he liked to smell the flowers. Don't they smell good? They sure do. He had a favorite spot out in the pasture under a cork tree, and that's where Ferdinand liked to go. It was his favorite tree, and he would sit in its shade all day and just smell the flowers. Look at that. Can you see in the distance the other bulls just butting heads, and he's just sitting back and watching. Sometimes his mother, who was a cow, would worry about him. She was afraid he would be lonesome all by himself. "Why don't you run and play with the other little bulls and skip and butt your head?" she would say. But Ferdinand would shake his head. "I like it better here, where I can just sit quietly and smell the flowers." His mother saw that he was not lonesome, and because she was an understanding mother, even though she was a cow, she just let him sit there and be happy. As the years went by, Ferdinand grew and grew until he was very big and strong. Can you see how they kept measuring how tall he got? He was really tall now. All the other bulls who had grown up with him in the same pasture would fight each other all day. They would butt each other and stick each other with their horns. What they wanted most of all was to be picked to fight at the bullfights in Madrid. Look at that. But not Ferdinand. He still liked to sit just quietly under the cork tree and smell the flowers. Can you see him there in the distance? Yep, that's Ferdinand. One day, 5 men came in very funny hats to pick the biggest, fastest, roughest bull to fight in the bullfights in Madrid. Oh, look at them. Wow. They're looking for a great big bull, aren't they? All the other bulls ran around snorting and butting, leaping and jumping, so the men would think that they were very, very, very strong and fierce and pick them. They're kind of showing off, aren't they, for those men, because they wanted to be picked. Ferdinand knew that they wouldn't pick him, and he didn't care. So he went out to his favorite cork tree to sit down. He didn't look where he was sitting, and instead of sitting on the nice cool grass in the shade, he sat on a bumblebee. Oh, no. Well, if you were a bumblebee and a bull sat on you, what would you do? You would sting him, and that is just what this bee did to Ferdinand. Look at Ferdinand's face. Wow, did it hurt. Ferdinand jumped up with a snort. He ran around puffing and snorting, butting and pawing the ground as if he were crazy. The 5 men saw him, and they all shouted with joy. Here was the largest and fiercest bull of all, just the one for the bullfights in Madrid. So they took him away for the bullfight day in a cart. Oh, look at Ferdinand. He's getting taken away. What a day it was. Flags were flying. Bands were playing. Everyone in the city was excited. And all the lovely ladies had flowers in their hair. This was a big day. They had a parade into the bull ring. First came the banderilleros with long sharp pins with ribbons on them to stick in the bull and make him mad. Whoa, can you see that? Next came the picadores, who rode skinny horses, and they had long spears to stick in the bull and make him even madder. Oh, poor Ferdinand. Then came the matador, the proudest of all. He thought he was very handsome, and he bowed to the ladies. He had a red cape and a sword and was supposed to stick the bull last of all. Then came the bull, and you know who that was, don't you? Ferdinand. They called him Ferdinand the Fierce, and all the banderilleros were afraid of him, and the picadores were afraid of him, and the matador was scared stiff. Ferdinand ran to the middle of the ring, and everyone shouted and clapped because they thought he was going to fight fiercely and butt and snort and stick his horns around. You see poor little Ferdinand there? And look at the crowd. It's just enormous. But not Ferdinand. When he got to the middle of the ring, he saw the flowers in all the lovely ladies' hair. And he just sat down quietly, and what do you think he did? He smelled the flowers. Oh, that's what he liked to do. He wouldn't fight and be fierce no matter what they did. He just sat and smelled. And the banderilleros were mad, and the picadores were madder, and the matador was so mad he cried because he couldn't show off with his cape and sword. Look how angry they are. And Ferdinand's just sitting. So they had to take Ferdinand home. They took him back in the cart. I bet he was happy. And for all I know, he is sitting there still, under his favorite cork tree, smelling the flowers just quietly. He is very happy. Can you see Ferdinand? Yep, look at that. What a sweet bull he was. The Story of Ferdinand. This next one is called The Wheels on the Truck. Instead of the wheels on the bus, it's going to be the wheels on the truck. Sounds like a song to me. The wheels on the truck go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the truck go round and round. Let's build a house. That sounds good. Grandma can turn the pages. The bucket on the loader digs out rocks, digs out rocks, digs out rocks. The bucket on the loader digs out rocks. Let's build a house. Wow, it takes a lot of different trucks to build a house, doesn't it? The blade on the bulldozer pushes dirt, pushes dirt, pushes dirt. The blades on the bulldozer pushes dirt. Let's build a house. Wonder what comes next. The bowl of the scraper holds loose earth, holds loose earth, holds loose earth. The bowls of the scraper holds loose earth. Let's build a house. That was like a tongue twister. What's next? The dumper on the dump truck unloads rocks, unloads rocks, unloads rocks. The dumper on the dump truck unloads rocks. Let's build a house. Wow. The shovel on the backhoe empties soil, empties soil, empties soil. The shovel on the backhoe empties soil. Let's build the house. The drum of the mixer stirs cement, stirs cement, stirs cement. The drum of the mixer stirs cement. Let's build a house. The prongs on the forklift raise wood boards, raise wood boards, raise wood boards. The prongs on the forklift raise wood boards. Let's build the house. Oh, there's a lot to building a house. The builders on the site lay heavy bricks, heavy bricks, heavy bricks. The builders on the site lay heavy bricks. Let's build a house. It's getting there. The boom on the crane lifts the wood frames up. The wood frames up, wood frames up. The boom on the crane lifts wood frames up. Let's build the house. It's looking more like a house now, isn't it? What's next? The plumbers use their tools to add the pipes, add the pipes, add the pipes. The plumbers use their tools to add the pipes. Let's build a house. It's getting there. The painters cover walls with white and blue, white and blue, white and blue. The painters cover walls with white and blue. Let's build a house. Whoa, it's really looking nice. The moving van brings the table and chairs, table and chairs, table and chairs. The moving van brings the table and chairs. Let's build a house. What's going to be next? The wheels on the truck go round and round, round and round, round and round. The real wheels on the truck go round and round. Now we have a home. There's a lot involved in that, aren't there? Lots of things that go into building a house. What a fun song. The wheels on the truck. So remember, be like Ferdinand. Take time to sit under the tree and smell the flowers. Don't be button heads and fighting all the time. Just have a good time. Enjoy the rest of summer. And guess what? Bye, everyone. I love you.
Hey.